We've reached the final step in the ASI methodology. In our previous video, we learned how to improve our processes. Now let's move on to step 6, implement. This is where we put our improved process into action and integrate it into the entire organization. Again, here are all the steps to the ASI methodology. Agree and assess. We brought our team together, agreed that change was needed, and assessed where it was needed. Simplify and standardize. We broke down a process into its basic elements or steps, and we determined the best and most consistent process for the time being. Improve, we refined and streamlined our processes and steps. And now we're at the last I, implement, where we will fully implement the changes into our organization. Now that you have an improved process, it's time to roll it out across the entire organization. Training is critical. Set aside time, whether it's a few minutes or a few hours, to train your staff on the new process. If possible, allow your staff to practice. Open and candid discussions are essential. Your staff must have the opportunity to ask questions, give feedback, and share concerns. This will help you with buy-in and make your new process that much more successful. Shortly after implementation, schedule a follow-up review session with your staff to solicit feedback. Depending on how often the process is used, a follow-up within 1 or 2 weeks is recommended, but no more than 1 month unless there are extraordinary circumstances. Always trust your judgment and that of your staff in establishing this schedule. Also, feedback can be ongoing before the follow-up session. That's why it's essential for the project manager or process owner to maintain a log of all feedback, both positive and negative, no matter how minor. During any follow-up sessions, the process owner and project manager must be empowered to make decisions. They can make immediate changes or accept the process as up-to-date and ready to proceed to establishing the review cycles. Allow your staff to make those decisions. The goal is immediate improvement that your team can buy into. After the follow-up session, hold a debrief with the entire project team, led by the project manager. This should be an open forum to discuss what could be done better, what was done well, and any best practices found along the way. Set a positive tone. Start by congratulating and recognizing the team and any individuals who went above and beyond. This will prevent the debrief from becoming a complaint session. Always reinforce your commitment to continuous process improvement and inform staff that a review will be scheduled. Most processes will be fine with a yearly review, while others might need more frequent assessments, quarterly or every 6 months. Allow the project manager to decide the review cycle, even if you don't fully agree. You, the owner or manager, the project manager, and the process owner should meet briefly to discuss this. This allows input from all levels of your organization. The meeting can be as short as 10 or 15 minutes. We want to get out of the habit of having long meetings for the sake of having long meetings. Ultimately, allow the project manager to make the final determination and write it down with a specific date. Add this date to the appropriate calendars and include it in the Process Improvement Binder. The Process Improvement Binder is your central repository for process maps, process guides, notes, and instructions. This is especially important if team members leave so you don't lose their process or institutional knowledge. The implement step is where all of your hard work comes to life. By focusing on your training, feedback, and continuous improvement, you are going to be able to make the largest impact. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look back on all 6 steps of the ASI methodology. Agree, assess, simplify, standardize, improve, and implement. Agree. Agreement among your staff that change is necessary. There's a written agreement or charter defining objectives, roles, and rules of behavior. Assess. Which processes need improvement and in what priority? Remember to start simple. Simplify. You and your team start mapping out the process at a high level with the inputs, the processes, and outputs. Standardize. Merging separate processes into a single uniform process for the entire organization. Improve. Your team makes changes to make the process faster, simpler, and more efficient. Implement. You and your team roll out your improved process across the entire organization, while continuing to welcome feedback for ongoing improvement. The ASI methodology is a powerful tool for continuous process improvement and can help foster a culture of collaboration, efficiency, and innovation. Thank you for taking the time to learn ASI, and congratulations on investing and improving your organization. There is one more short video lesson after this one for final pointers and reminders. Thank you and good luck in your efforts.